What is disease? We studied what health is, specifically in reference to happiness. Now let's understand the opposite. In Sanskrit, disease is called Vyadhi. And Vyadhi is when we feel unnatural. Perhaps this is the word where the word disease came from. When it's dis-ease. I just don't feel natural. I don't feel comfortable. This idea of Vyadhi, when it manifests through the body, it's called Vyadhi. Vyadhi is a mental disease. Vyadhi is a physical disease. The greatest immunity comes from the mind. When you're hiking and your feet are unable to grasp a rock that you're climbing, if you think you're going to fall, you're probably going to fall. But if you think you're not going to fall, that mindset then makes the hardware more agile. So your footing becomes more solid and you probably don't fall. Now take that to one's general health. If my mind is strong, there is no Vyadhi there. There's no dis-ease. There's no feeling of being unnatural. Then that immunity then percolates to my body also. And some are questioning all of this. Isn't that what a placebo is? A placebo is just a sugar pill. But they've done so many studies that share that a placebo's as strong, if not stronger, than a chemical compound if the mind is accepting that placebo, has faith, and that will help oneself. So when we talk about Vyadhi or disease, not just to be taken as cancer, not just to be taken as having high blood pressure. We first define Vyadhi as feeling unnatural at a mental level. I'm agitated, I'm afraid, I'm sad. Then it starts to be experienced at a body level. If you think about why you can't sleep at night, is it because the bed is too soft? Is it because of your biceps? Because I can't stop thinking. When I was in business school, I was taking a statistics class. And our professor asked all of us, what is the greatest resource that a nation has? And people were sharing technology and lumber and gold and water and land and so many different answers. And then our professor said, it is people. People are the greatest resource a nation has because what good is gold? What good is technology if there's not people to harness and utilize that? And for a long time, I believed my professor until I started studying the science of self-development more, the science of happiness more. My professor was sort of right. When you're in university and college, you sort of get the right answers. The greatest resource a nation has is not people, it is healthy people. It is people who are happy mentally and strong physically. Those people help. Those are the people who, how do you be happy for a lifetime? Help others. Those are those kind of people. Because if we are suffering from Vyadhi, I have agitation in my mind, I have weakness in my body, I'm a liability on the nation then. When an individual is not well, that means the society is not well. If the part is not well, the whole is not well. When thinking about what to do when one is suffering from a disease, or to prevent oneself from having a disease, I think being outside is a great strategy. When we are outside, we are in nature, it helps us to feel natural, right? When we are outside, the tendency is not to be with some sort of gadget. The tendency is to not be eating something. When we're outside, we're running, we're walking. Be outside. I read a beautiful message on the back of a milk carton. And it said, "We believe cows, like children, should spend as much time as possible outside." So be outside, and feeling the sun, feeling the wind will make such a difference to making the mind calmer, feeling more natural.